Hey, I'm Chris Rossi with Dusky Electronics, and I'm actually just here to show off this guitar that I assembled from parts, with the most significant part in this guitar, of course, being this beautiful aluminum neck made by Bastin of Bastin Guitar Works. He did a run of 20 necks this year for people. You could buy them in advance, and then he built them and shipped them out, and I got one, and I have to say it is a work of art. It is just an amazing piece. The engineering and the craftsmanship are pretty astounding. Since it is just the neck, he went ahead and made it compatible with standard parts guitars. So it's a standard replacement neck. This is a Warmoth Tele Deluxe, 72 Deluxe body, just straight out of their already built gallery. It's a Warmoth pickguard, Mojotone Wide Range Humbucking pickups. And that really is what's going on with the guitar, playing it through my trusty D2O amplifier. This is what it sounds like. So that's the clean sounds in a nutshell. I'm really happy with how this thing sounds clean. It's definitely an interesting sound. Just about everything about this guitar is new for me. I'm not accustomed to playing an aluminum neck. This is my first time playing with actual wide range humbuckers. Of course, these are different from Gibson style humbuckers in that they actually have magnet pull pieces as opposed to humbuckers that have permanent magnets at the bottom, and the screw pieces are just steel slug. So it's a totally different magnetic structure, a much brighter, more open sound. And so, you know, with so much of this guitar being brand new to me, it's hard for me to pinpoint, you know, what the differences are, say, between the aluminum neck and a wooden neck, or between these humbuckers and like other styles of humbuckers, just because, you know, there's too many things that have been changed on me all at one time. But, you know, the overall effect, the overall impression of you know, these elements coming together is that it's pretty cool. One thing I do kind of notice is these wound strings do sound a little different than I'm used to. I wouldn't use the word dead or anything. I think they have a nice rich sound, but I think I'm used to there being a little more snap on the bottom end. Like, you know, you're not going to do like a Dick Dale kind of a thing with the low E here. You know, it's just much softer. You know. You know, it's like an instrument. It's almost like I was expecting this guitar to come out more of just a straight up just rock and roll guitar, and it can certainly do that, but it surprised me how soulful and jazzy it can be, you know. Do I remember how to play that? You know, so that's basically it. Let's hear it with some overdrive. I'm going to plug in a toasted drive and we'll see what we can do with a little bit of distortion. Started out here on a fairly mild. Alright, well that's probably enough of me noodling around here. In fact, that was probably too much, but you get what you get. The only other things I guess I would add is, you know, this is like anything that I just, you know, fiddle or tinker with. This, you know, it's a work in progress. One thing about this is, you know, the body, you know, is actually a fairly light ash body. I was hoping it would be, you know, some swamp ash bodies are a little on the heavy side, and that's, I guess, what I had in mind when I ordered it, but the body I actually got is fairly light. The neck, since it is, you know, solid aluminum, is a little on the heavy side, and so balance-wise it tends to neck dive a little bit. So if you're actually standing up with a strap, it can be a little awkward because the neck keeps wanting to dive down. So I think what I am thinking of doing for that is actually just, you know, getting some steel plate or something to stick onto the body to add a little bit of mass. It might also sort of change the acoustic response of it a little bit, make it a little more something, who knows, but you know, you got more stuff vibrating, so it could get interesting in that way. Another thing I've thought about, there's a local company here in Durham, I guess a startup, if you will, and I forget their name. I always forget their name, but they make a product that basically replaces the neck plate, and it is a aluminum plate that goes all the way from the neck pocket down to the string ferrules, and sort of connects everything up, and that gives you a little bit more of a mechanical connection. From, you know, the strings are basically have a mechanical connection through metal with the neck all the way from one end of the string to the other if you do that. And yeah, I was thinking about that in terms of thinking of ways to try to add weight to the body for balance, and also sort of to maybe address that softness that I was talking about. Although the more I play it, the more I like the way it sounds now, to be honest. But it's always just, you know, a different guitar sounds different, and you just got to get used to it. It's like making a new friend. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out. Matt Bastin, of course, is an artiste par excellence, and this neck just feels great to play. I love playing it. Of course, I got the aluminum neck guitar now to go with my aluminum head, and I'm very happy. That's about it. Till next time.